So we're going to get a little bit higher energy today. We're going to go ahead and get some jumping jacks going. So setting it nice and tall, let's go for it. Just get that heart rate up, nice and light on those toes. We got a bit of a cardio day today. So hopefully you're well rested, you're well fueled, you're ready to get that blood pumping out here today. So I'm going to go another 5 seconds here. Let's go 3, 2, 1, and rest. Alright, now we got our heart rate up, blood's flowing a little bit. Now it's going to mobilize, so a little bit of a different one today. We're going to get those feet out nice and wide. We're going to take a nice forward hinge, kind of reaching those hands down towards the ground. I'm going to have you take your right hand and you're going to move that over to the left side. So you're going to kind of swing that around and kind of reach horizontally across. So you should feel a good stretch all the way through that right side. And take that other hand and reach down towards the ankle if you'd like to. We're going to hold and breathe. And we're going to swing that, rotate that back down to center. Take a quick breath and we'll rotate to the other side. Swinging around like hands on a clock. Reaching right out. And we'll go one more time, each direction. Rotating to the side. Really take your time. Stretch out those lats. Right through the side of the body. And swing that back around to the center. Reaching towards the ground. And swing back to the other side. These are some tight muscles, at least for me. Feel all the way through that, all the way through my hip. We'll bring that back to the center and we'll roll that up nice and tall. All right, one last one here for our warm-up. We're going to do our lovely lunge with a rotation. So whatever knee is out, we're going to push to the outside of that knee and help propel us into that rotation as we get nice and dark. We'll rotate that back to center and switch sides. So actively kind of pushing into that knee is pushing into our hand, and that's going to help pull us around, trying to get as much rotation through there as possible. All right. Good, proud chest, nice and tall in that posture. Little fold each one. Let's go one more each side. Actively pressing that foot into the ground, nice and strong. All the way through that positioning. And last time this other side. And relax there. All right, so first a little block of movements we have. Some repeaters, which is that kind of step back knee drive. All right, we'll kind of take the pace up each time as we go through there. We're gonna have some lateral lunge with a little plyometric hop on it. And we'll do some fast feet for a little ESD. All right, so a good little bit of cardio going on. So we're gonna do about 30 seconds each way. So we'll kind of move all together. And again, we'll work to kind of ease ourselves into it and increase our capacity as we go, okay? So first one, pick a foot, whichever foot you'd like to. We're gonna stand nice and strong on that one. All this move is gonna look like it's gonna be a step back, not necessarily a lunge, right? But just extending that leg. I want you to focus a little bit more on that knee drive, okay? So we're stepping back, driving that knee up. So a little bit of a balance going on here. So certainly we can take that a little bit slower. So again, a little bit of a bend in that front knee as we step back and driving that knee up as we pull it up. I'm gonna go last 3, 2, 1, and relax. And feel that blood through there already. All right, let's go ahead and switch sides. Doing that same thing. Let's go for it. And try to even out that left and right sides here. Nice and strong through that down foot. Maybe that heart rate is already up, which is fine. Trying to get in a rhythm with those arms here as well. I'm kind of bringing that opposite hand to that opposite knee. Just help me get that up. We're going to go last 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, ooh, there's a warm-up for you right there. All right, movement number 2 is going to be kind of twofold. There's a lateral lunge with a hop. So what that looks like is we're taking a lunge out to the side. The direction that we moved into, we're going to continue that momentum over. We're now on that single leg. This floating leg is going to, again, drive us up into a nice little hop. Okay? So lateral back the other way, driving up into that hop. Doesn't have to be a huge explosive hop. Just getting ourselves up off the ground. All right? And this can be as fluid or as segmented as you would like. If you want to get down into that lateral lunge, step over and then hop, hey, go for it. If you want it a little bit more fluid, all right, you can do that as well. Whatever your style, we're here for about another 5 seconds or so. I'm going to go one more. And time there. All right. Whew. All right, jumping around today. Hopefully you're ready. So third movement right here is that fast feet. Kind of like that football up-down thing, minus the up and down, so just the feet. So we're going kind of opposite foot, almost like you're running in place, sometimes called a 2-inch run. So we're going to go for 20 seconds on this one. I need you to give it everything you can. Ready in 3, 2, 1, go. Moving those feet, you can move those arms if you'd like to as well. Moving, moving, moving. Whew, 10 seconds. Come on. Keep pushing the ground nice and quick. We've got 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, 1 round down. We got 2 rounds to go. Give me a quick second to recover, breathe. Feel like maybe it's every time I block this back window, the lighting adjusts. So I'll try to stay away from over there. Okay, we're gonna go back to the top with these repeaters. So pick a foot, plant that foot down nice and strong, stepping back, dropping that knee up. No hop in this one, just trying to keep that balance. Maybe we'll take that tempo up a little bit this time, which should be great. Maybe that balance is a little bit better this second round, or maybe not. That's fine too. Whew. Got a little off track. 5 seconds here. We've got 3, 2, 1, and rest. Man, that was a quad burner like no other. It's a good one. It's a good one. Let's go to the other side. Same situation. Driving that foot back and drive it up. Let's do it. Whoa. Big off balance. All right. So I am stepping that foot back just like I would a lunge. All right. So I'm not necessarily going perfectly in line. Feet are still staying pretty much hip width apart as we drive here. Last 10. Again, getting those arms moving as well, because why not? Last 3, 2, 1, and rest. Ooh, I'm liking it. It's a good workout already. All right, we're gonna go that lateral lunge with that hop. If you're not for that hop, certainly you can take that out. If you're all for the hop and you want to put more on it, go for it. Why not? Make it your own. So let's go for it. Lateral lunge, adding that nice little hop. Just to really put those glutes working overtime today. Glutes and quads. I gotta stay out of that light. I don't know if I can do it on this one. All right, last 3, 2, 1, and rest. Cool. Good deal, good deal. Take a little breath. Make sure that we're ready to go for these fast feet. 20 seconds. All right, fast feet, slow hands or no hands. Ready in 3, 2, 1, go. Just punching the ground, quick, quick, quick. You got hot sand you're running over as fast as you can. 10 seconds. Move, 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 move. We've got 3, 2, 1, time. All right, I ran so fast my shoes untied. All right, quick break. We've got one final round of those 3 movements. Got my mat all over the place. Crazy, we're getting wild out here. All right, let's get back set up for our repeaters. I'm gonna start on my other side. I think this leg still needs a little break. So let's do a 30-second, stepping that foot back, driving that knee. Try to find that balance this one last time. The longer that step backwards, the deeper we're getting into that front leg lunge, right? Certainly you can get here, right? Or really drive that leg back. Big range of motion, 10 seconds. Anywhere in between obviously is fine as well. We'll be burning 3, 2, 1, and time. Ooh. Heart rate is 400. It's looking good. So let's go to the other side. Planting that foot down. Ready? And 3, 2, 1, go. Try to keep this side in control. Balance it a little better. So I did this side second. Big knee drive. We planted. We're honed in the zone. 15 seconds. As soon as you say it, you lose that last 5. Last 3, 2, 1, and time. Oh man, that was a blast. It's a good movement. I like that movement. We should do that more. Lateral. It's Thursday, of course, we gotta get some lateral. So lateral lunge with that hop. Let's go for it. Lunging across. Nice little hop. And it's explosive or non-explosive as you would like. Sure, Cinnamon doesn't know what she's doing, huh? We got the last couple reps and last 2, 1, and relax. All right. Whew. I feel like Matthew McConaughey said all right probably like 50 times this class already. That's fine. We're gonna move into those fast feet. Final one, this block, 30 or 20 seconds. Ready? And 3, 2, 1, go. As fast as you can. Big break coming up after this one. We're gonna move, punching those feet into the ground. Trying to fast feet out of those shoes. Move, move, move. 3, 2, 1, time. Okay, take a quick break, grab some water if you have it. Hopefully you do. Well deserved, well deserved. Second block, we've got 3 movements. We've got some shoulder taps. We've got some prone T pulses, a little bit different. And some rotational shadow boxing, okay? So we'll go through these one at a time. Same concept, we're gonna try to squeeze in 3 rounds here. So these shoulder taps, you've seen these, you love these. We're gonna spread those feet out nice and wide, out past those shoulders. Hands are right underneath our shoulders. We're taking that left hand to our right shoulder. Pause for 1, 2. Replace that. Other hand, 1, 2, back down. So we're just alternating sides. I want you to think about preventing those hips from rotating. Trying to be nice and solid. We're switching from a 4-point balance to a 3-point balance. Those hips are going to want to shift and compensate, but those obliques, that core all the way around, is going to prevent that rotation. Just going to use our muscles to keep us centered. We're going to go one more time. 3, 2, 1, and relax. You can stay down on the ground though. We're just going to get a little bit lower, dropping all the way to our stomach. So our supine T pulses, what we're looking for is, again, kind of on the ground here. I say supine, I'm prone, but anyways. So we're on our stomachs, our thumbs are up to the sky. We're going to put those right out to the side. So ideally this is done with your forehead on the ground. I'm going to hold it up a little bit just so I can talk to you. But what we're looking to do is kind of get those thumbs up towards the ceiling, squeeze those shoulder blades, kind of release, not going all the way to the ground, but we're just going to up and squeeze, up and squeeze. So we're right here for those 30 seconds. Let's go for it. Again, trying to keep that head, that forehead to the ground. Small 6 to 8 inch pulses, keeping those thumbs up to the sky. Breathing through here. Keep those thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. We've got 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. So those shoulder taps are very much on that front side of that shoulder, of course, and those prone T's, we're kind of opening up those shoulders, squeezing that back. If you're here for Unravel, we kind of talked about that active stretching, kind of working the opposing muscle group to stretch out your targeted muscle group. Okay, we'll put that aside for a second. We're gonna do some shadow boxing here, some rotational punches. So we're gonna squat down in a good athletic position, okay? We're going to punch to the right side with that left arm, coming back to center and going for the other side, okay? Trying to keep those feet under you, okay? We're not gonna rotate, we're not gonna step when we drive that hand up, but we're gonna pivot that back foot, punching through. All right, so reach through there, put as much on there as you're comfortable. The more effort into it, all right, the more you'll get back out of it. Coming back to center each time. We've got 15 seconds. Rotating all the way through that core. Thinking about pulling with those obliques. Driving through with that fully extended arm. Pushing that back foot into the ground. Last 2, 1, and relax. All right, a little bit of cardio there at the same time. Do you like those better than the fast feet? Do you like the fast feet better? That's fine. We're doing these this time. So we're going to drop down to the ground, back to those shoulder taps. Good, strong, high plank position. Again, keeping those feet a little bit wider, okay? You may be tempted to keep those feet back together. That's going to be all that more rotation in there since we're narrowing that base. So spread those feet out and really feel those obliques hold you stable. All right, 30 seconds down here. Holding control of each tap. Being aware of how those hips, how that core is reacting every time you bring a hand up. Try to put that hand right back where you pulled it up from, under that shoulder. One more tap each side for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Again, we can stay down there on the ground. Get to our stomach. This is those prone T pulses, forehead to the ground, thumbs up to the sky. Ready in 3, 2, 1, go. So it doesn't have to be fast, it doesn't have to be a lot of reps. We want you to really more focus on getting those shoulder blades together. And those hands are never coming all the way down to the ground. We're keeping tension in that upper back. Really extend those arms. Last 10 seconds. We've got 5, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Let's bring it back up to our feet. All right, we've got those rotational punches here. Again, use that back foot, kind of push through that back foot, pivoting through there. Hips come with that oblique on the opposing side is doing all the work. So if I'm pushing across, all right, all these obliques are pulling, right? I'm pushing through that foot, pulling those hips around, and then just finishing with that arm, right? So try not to just rotate through that upper body. I want you to really get that lower body engaged at the same time. All right, ready? Let's get down, get ready, 2, 1, go. Am I being explosive? getting from that start position to that end position as fast as we can, being explosive, really getting that whole body in a system working together. Fully extending. Even that other arm is kind of pulling back as we reach. We've got the last 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, last couple minutes here. We're going to go for one final round on these 3 movements. We'll make it our best round yet, right? Right. Great. Good to hear it. We're going to get down on the ground into that high plank position and go into those shoulder taps. Let's do it. Let's knock it out of the park. This final round, high plank position. Pull that belly button in. Squeeze that core. Let's go for it. Alternating hands to shoulders. I want you to really focus on holding that top position for a couple seconds and being acquainted with how your body reacts. Right? Adapt. Should be feeling it in those obliques, in that 6-pack. You know, right through that whole blanket of abs from hip to hip. We're going to go last 3, 2, 1, and down. And again, not going too far. You can stay down on the ground. We'll drop into our stomach. Head's going to go down, thumbs are up. It's just like you're giving me a million, like, good job, good job, good job. All the way through. All right, 30 seconds, let's go. Little squeeze at the top each time. Trying to keep those shoulders away from those ears, all right? Not getting up here. All right, create that a good long neck, turtleneck. Thumbs are going up. Again, don't have to go too fast. Just focus on that control. Slowly lifting up, slowly lowering. Last 10 seconds. Last 5. Last 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. Oof. We've got our final movement here. It's going to be those rotational punches. Using that whole lower body. We did the whole speech. You know how to do it. Let's get ready. And 3, 2, 1, go. Driving through from the ground through the end of those fingers. And back to center. Let's go for it. Come on. Last 10 seconds. Big drive, big drive. Come on. We've got 5. We've got 3. We've got 2, 1, and relax. All right. I'm going to take a little breath, kind of calm us down a little bit. Awesome workout. Awesome job. We're going to kind of finish just the way that we started. We're going to get those feet out nice and wide. We're going to take a good hinge forward, reaching those hands towards the ground. Let that low back decompress. Let those hamstrings stretch out. We're going to bring that left hand all the way across to that right side. Sweep it up. Reaching right out to the side. Get that heart rate, that breathing under control. Bring that back down towards the center. Take a breath once more. We'll sweep that other hand out to the opposing side. Reaching as far across as we can. Stretch those lats. Feel those hips, those hamstrings. Everything. Getting some extension action. Back to center. We're going to roll that up very, very slowly. Back to the starting position. We're going to sweep those arms all the way up. We're going to reach or interlock those fingers. Push those palms up to the sky. And we'll let those relax. And that's going to do it, folks. Thanks so much for joining me for Full Body Blast. Hopefully you had a blast. Your whole full body has been worked out. We'll see you back in a minute for abs, or we'll see you later this afternoon for some stretch break. Thanks for coming.